Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Stellaris with me, Elathrix, and of course, welcome back to the infestation, now getting ready to attack our neighbour Hive. The Hive, which apparently is the strongest of all the forces in the galaxy, but doesn't really have a fleet. They're about to learn that they have made a terrible, terrible mistake, and by the looks of them, they're going to make a fantastic salad, which is always good as well, so they get to be a nice healthy meal for us, we get to grow big and strong, and everyone's happy, or at least they will be happy once everyone is converted into biomass and then converted into us, because we'll be happy. And that's all there's going to be. But first, I've decided we need a brand new type of world. I want as many type of specialist species and worlds as I can by the end of the game. That's my new goal. I love the idea of the infestation mutating horribly, forming new creatures out of the primordial ooze. And, well, I'm going to start off over here. Now this is our Bastion world, our stronghold world, a world producing a lot of unity, and hopefully soon, a lot of soldiers, because this is going to be a brand new world dedicated to creating the best of the best in terms of soldiers. So, first of all, I'm going to convert our species, because we already have clone vats, we already have loads of strongholds, and I think I'm going to replace everything on this planet with a stronghold. The idea is this entire planet is purely here to pump out as many genetically enhanced soldiers as we possibly can. And in fact, if we look over here, although we don't have the gene warriors yet, we do have this, the clone army. The reason why the clone army is special is it has a unique property. It's not limited by population. You can have unlimited clone army. They also have lower upkeep than the regular infested armies, and they do slightly more collateral damage. Now, the collateral damage part technically is a bad thing, because we are destroying things on the planet that we're about to take over. But I don't really care, that's the thing, so I'm completely fine with that. And then eventually, we will get this, the Gene Warrior army. But for now, the clones will be our best bet, and we can make thousands upon thousands of them, so it's no major concern. So you, lovely fellows, we are going to make a brand new version of you. Ah, but we have 777 of you. That just seems really, really bad to mess up. Too bad, I'm afraid. Okay, so the soldiers, what would they look like? Similar to the mutated ones, I think I want them to be completely taken over by the fungus. So what looks militaristic? I mean, that thing would be terrifying coming at you, those long striding legs and then little claws on the end. Claws? Don't really know what those are. I mean, obviously they're meant to be fingers, but they're a bit just evil looking. This one looks evil. Looks like a skull. Ooh, I'm tempted by the Skull Boy. Skull Boy? I mean, that would be too adorable. Oh, there's too many options here. You are normally considered the good... Well, all of the species tied to this one are normally the good ones. What are they called? The Blorg? Or something similar to that? Maybe that would be funny. Just this mass. Maybe they explode. Explosive ones. I mean, they could be there purely to spread the spores. We don't really know how we fight. Perhaps we fight via infection. It makes sense, we are the infested. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. You are our soldier. Yeah, that doesn't look right, does it? No. Okay, let's go Skullboy. Hi, Skullboy. Okay, so what do we want then? Well, to begin with, let's just take out everything. There we are. So what we do need is this. Very strong. Army damage plus 40%. Then I do want plus unity, because they will be on unity-heavy planets, and it makes sense, they are all meant to be a cohesive fighting unit. They're going to have a lot of unity. Nerve stapled? No. Because we are a hive mind, we don't really feel pain in the traditional sense anyway, so nerve stapled makes no sense even from a lore perspective. We could go with fertile. Well, actually, no, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because we want to be able to produce as many of these soldiers as possible, so having them be fertile and having a rapid reproduction cycle is probably something we do definitely want. Could make them adaptive, that makes sense lore-wise. Oh, resilient defense army, of course, because they are always going to go on planets. Wow, I tripped over every word of that sentence. Because they are always going to be on stronghold planets, resilient would be amazing. We don't care about them being smart. Robust makes sense as well, though. But that's going to be really expensive, and I do want these, so... Yeah... As much as I do want robust for that plus 5%, I think that resilient is probably what we want more. We could make them fleeting, but then we are almost out of trait points anyway. Sorry, trait picks. So it doesn't really matter adding a negative. So any strong, any positive we can use. Don't really care about that. Minus consumer goods, yeah, that makes sense. If we're going to have thousands of them, makes sense they are more efficient than the rest of us. So they are resilient, traditional, very strong, and fertile. I would love robust. That makes sense even from a lore perspective. These things don't die as easy as the rest. But we can also consider that with resilient, and I think resilient makes more sense. Plus, this thing costs 4 points, which is kind of insane. We okay with that? Leave that as it is? Okay, I can't think of a name for them just yet, so if you have any good name suggestions, tell me. Either way, though, that's going to be our new template for our soldiers. Okay, I do need to call them something, so let's modify that template, just so it's easier to figure out which ones are which. The infested are now... So I've decided Clone Hive, and in terms of species, for now it's just Battle Drone. I know, neither are particularly fascinating, but it's fine. Okay, so where is Clone Hive here? I believe it's in alphabetical order. It'd be really nice if it is. Yes, it is. Clone Hive. Apply template, and yes. Fantastic. Then as soon as that's done, I can start pumping out some new soldiers, so that'll help us in our wars to come a lot. Now, in regards to that, what type of ground forces do we have available right this very second? We have some decent forces. Okay, you two, get there, please. Kind of all over the place, but that's fine. You get there as well and get ready to fight. And all of you are docked. Yes, you are. You're on your way. Okay, I'm not quite finished yet with our fleet, so I'll wait until that's done. For now, though, let's upgrade you, because you're going to be a bastion. In fact, you already are upgrading. Fantastic. Okay, good. We're in a good position to start our next battle very soon. Although, I am getting mindful of what year it is. The end game events are going to start soon, and we are actually quite weak. Our constant warring and the increased difficulty of our enemies has worn on us a little bit. But we are also very rich, so it's going to be an odd fight, to say the least. That's interesting. The defense army on this planet did not automatically upgrade into these guys, even though it's now these fellows who are running the strongholds. In fact, the entire planet is being converted. Whoa, yeah, those are some nasty forces. Okay, yep, to start mass-producing clones, that's fine by me. Also, I think it's about time we make a new mutation den. Like I said before, I definitely want more mutation dens. It's almost like the end result for all of our drones, for all of our infested ones, is eventually to specialize. But it takes a long time, hundreds upon hundreds of years. And I think the Gaia worlds make the most sense when it comes to those becoming more mutation heavy, since they are all about huge population growth. And I think this planet makes the most sense because we have a science item on it. So, yep, this brood pit is going to be converted into the next mutation den. Mutation den 02. Now, I am aware I am now leaving gaps in the brood pit numbers, but I think that's okay. Because I don't want it to be this is always first, second, third, fourth. The third one was always the third one, even if we remove it, and the fourth one is still the fourth one, even if the third no longer exists. I think it's more interesting to always leave them their original numbers, and it's also easier, which is good. Which is good. Okay, so mutated one. You're the better one, aren't you? What's the difference between you two, except for you have a negative and you don't? Can we remove a template? I completely forgot if you can or can't. Yes, you can. Okay, yeah, there's no need for that template. In fact, a lot of these templates can be removed. We have a lot of unused templates now. Yeah, that's the ultimate infested, that's the mutated, that's the battle one. There we go, that looks a lot better now, doesn't it? Now you, apply template to the brand new mutation den. Number 2, please. Yeah, apply template, and do that. And I'm going to go ahead and replace all of these with biolabs. Still only rank 2 though, yeah, we really need to get a new biolab research. Our glorious, glorious swarms are now being completely finished, and once that's done, we are pretty much ready to go. All of these will be maxed out. I've just sorted them out in the fleet designer. And once again, we have nowhere to build. We infest areas very quickly once we get them, but we're just not getting them fast enough. Now, we do have the cat people over here, which is a bit annoying, and how we've left them after the war is, well, not the best. So I really don't want these guys attacking us whilst we're attacking others, since they are quite powerful. And we do have the minerals to just put down some extra bastions. We have both the minerals and we have the starbase capacity because our population has exploded recently. And I have decided we are going to go for... Where are you, my lovely, beautiful thing? Not Galactic Wonders, the other one, the Voidborn. There we are, which will allow us to build habitats. All about increased population. Well, that was a mistake. I just alt-tabbed for a second when a message popped up, and the message was simply that Great Khan was not killed in its recent failure when its fleet was destroyed. I will say, though, it is really interesting to see the Great Khan struggle so much in comparison to the last few playthroughs. Having all of the enemies on a harder difficulty means they are just putting up so much of a fight against everything. I'm actually keen to see what's going to happen with the endgame crisis. Because things are nearly now, admittedly, I'm not as strong as I was in previous playthroughs, but the enemies are as strong as me in many regards, so it's going to be weird. Yay! We've mutated. Fantastic. All of that lovely society research. The best thing with society research is one of the repeatables is core worlds, which is something I really want. We now have access to better sensors, which means we are going to have to upgrade before we go as well. Better sensors means better tracking and easier to see enemies nearby. Well, actually just increases our range of being able to see enemies, but you get the idea. This is a wormhole there and a wormhole there. Excellent. Shipyard build speed increased and ship upgrade cost is reduced. Would have liked that just a few moments ago, actually. That would have been nice. Then the next one is 3-dimensional awareness, plus 10% fire rate. Which is going to be awesome. We now have an extra civic point. So, this is pretty amazing, because I kind of want all of these. Edict cost, minus 20%. That's awesome. Navy capacity, plus 15%, obviously amazing. Our army being stronger, that's pretty darn good. Extra leader, plus level cap. That's amazing as well, and would show the evolution of eternity. We have consumer goods cost minus, extra research initiatives, and bonus unity. Now, bonus unity and an extra leader plus level cap, they're the two I'm really looking at. Bonus unity obviously is amazing, because it means we get all of our traditions a little bit faster, and once we get the repeatable ones later, like plus huge amounts of research speed or plus huge amounts of navy capacity, we can use them more often. Which is good, considering the more planets we have, the more expensive that is, and obviously we're taking over every single planet we find, so that's a nice way to offset that a little bit. However, having a better leader means we get a little bit of bonus unity anyway, but also our edicts last longer. And every other leader is also affected by this, not just our main leader, so the governors are better at getting resources, our admirals will be better at making our fleet stronger because they all have one additional level. Yeah, I think the additional level plus the additional leader is the way to go here, so I will reform that way. Okay. Plus, if we change our mind later, we always can at a cost of influence. You know what's funny? I've did this before as well. I've misread this exact same thing. It's not an additional leader, it's an additional leader in the pool, which means when you get the leader, you have more choices of which leader to pick. Still would have picked it anyway, but did misread that. Well, not so much misread as misinterpret that. The pool size is not the leader amount you have, okay? Okay, let's go to War of the Hive, shall we? You there, oh superior hive mind. Ooh, you have allies. 1 second then. Let's see how annoying that's going to be. These fellows. yeah, there's no way they can get to us because I'm sure at least one of these is going to be hostile to them. Yeah, I do not care if we're at war with those in the slightest. Like, not even a little bit. They don't even have a wormhole to get out of there. Your allies are pointless, is what I'm trying to say. There's definitely those, yeah? Yes. In that case, I don't care. Okay, so I think just make a mad dash straight for there. You follow along. Okay, first clone group. You are now ready at 1.2k power, so you can move over to here. And don't worry, the planet is still making over 30 more clones, so it's still doing pretty well. Hello! Okay, yeah, about that mad dash thing, this is why you have to click on each planet individually, otherwise sometimes this happens. And by planet, I mean system. Though if you do this, it means the fleets will always go to the center of that system, which means they'll always take over the starbase. That'll be pretty fast. And fire. And we're done. Lovely. Bit of lag in the game right now, but we are on fast forward times max, so that's to be expected. Plus, well, the enemy fleets are all lining up behind the next system, so all of you, instead of doing what you were just doing, move here. Make them come to us. It's going to be quite a strong starbase, I imagine. Not the strongest, but still. Enough to be slightly worried.
Our construction is complete.
I'm assuming that's their entire fleet. If they've got inferior fleet power, there's not much chance they have stronger than that. So if we can destroy this early on, this is going to be fantastic because it means this area is just ours. They can come to us, so we're going to have to go... Yep, they're being dumb enough to go straight into our fleet, even though we have the superior power. Here they come.
Hostile swarm engaged.
And... you know, they look more evil than we do. You know, the dark red thrusters and everything. Silly plant people. I'm seeing a lot of dead plants and very few dead us. Wow. We spread out a lot, don't we? We have a lot of corvettes. Plus, we have a lot of battleships now, all bringing loads and loads of fighters. Look at them, they're everywhere. And they're adorable. And back to normal speed, please. Seriously, look at all the fighters. All of that blue is our fighters. Yep, that was a pretty devastating defeat. And now their next fleet comes into play. This time our fighters are already out as well, so they instantly swarm the enemy, and that shouldn't take too long. Oh, we lost a battleship. You meanie. Okay, so how much did we lose from that? Let's have a quick look-see at our fleets. We lost 5, so 15 from you, 30 from you, 4 from you. Oh, and 10 from you. Yeah, that was almost nothing. That's fine. That can be reinforced in, like, just a few months. In fact, less than that, really. Okay, back to what you're doing. Go. Hello there. So much lag. Okay, begin bombardment of this planet. Let's have a quick look-see at the planet, and that's pretty weak, but I still don't want to fight straight away, otherwise we're going to lose one of our, well, some of our ground force. Shouldn't take too long to bombard anyway. Just keep an eye out for enemy fleets. In fact, what I should do while I'm doing this, weakest fleet. Yeah, you can go back and take over the stuff we ignored, and then you can start taking over all these as well. Beginning landing, and now I'm going to go over here. In fact, do this. Shouldn't be a particularly long fight once the landing is started. So you go and do that. You just keep on doing what you're doing over here. Then meet up later. Also, I realized something really annoying just a few moments ago. If we go over to Ship Designer, we still have this auto design, which is really annoying because apparently this really, really rubbish station has been used in all of our bastions for a while. I don't know how this happened, but yeah, apparently I just left that without auto upgrade. So, I've now made a manual one, which isn't auto, so you can go bye-bye. And thankfully, all of them will auto-upgrade to that as soon as I press upgrade. So, not so much auto-upgrade, but you get the general gist of things. Upgrade all, they'll all swap over to the new type. I have found something truly marvellous. This here, plus 20% hull points on our ships. Now that's already amazing, obviously, but remember we are the Devouring Swarm, which means our hull heals. So having higher hull points is just even better for us. Now sadly it doesn't heal based on how much health we have there, but it is very, very, very good. So I'm actually making a brand new construction vessel right here, right now, so I can just jump on over and grab it as soon as possible. I really, really want that, basically. And the reason that's just appeared is because I've just now researched the ability to actually use them, and apparently that one requires that. Now, you're going this way. Are you going to the wormhole? Ooh, I wonder where that went. Curious. Well, we're going to find out soon enough anyway. Okay. Make your move over there to take out that bastion. You guys are finished. How much did you lose? Oh, only 0.2, that's fine. And you move up, and by the time you get there, that fight will be over anyway. You do that, then I want you to sit here, so the enemies can't go back on us and attack us that way. This is going to be one annoying fight. That's a fairly high-end bastion. Go for the defense platforms first, lads. So many fighters. Okay, you actually did that. Excellent. Okay, its shield's down, its armor's down, and already you're eating into its hull points. That is not good. Wow, just look at the amount of fighters, man. I need more of those battleships. More battleships, more fighters. I just love fighters so much. Lovely. Okay. You guys begin bomb. Oh, there's no planet here. I knew that. I was testing everyone else. You all failed, by the way. Okay, so you can go and do this. You no longer need to defend the area I was just saying, so grab that, then go and defend there once again so enemies can't get past us. And we can use this bastion as our, well, our bastion. Seriously, this isn't even a bastion. It's just a station, a very planty station. Ooh, although I will keep that shipyard. Everything else, hangar bays. Hangar bays everywhere, please. Then change this over to a, uplink. Minus shields. Oh wait, no, don't you ignore shields anyway? Okay, we need to quickly find out something. Ship designer, you guys. Do you ignore shield? Yep, 100% shield penetration. Okay, so minor shield is pretty much useless then for you. So instead, let's go with minus sublight speed. Does that even work with fighters? Does that mean you can fire fighters further with the bonus weapon range? I don't know. Okay, so for now then, just spam defense platforms after that. That's fine. I almost forgot to do something very, very important. You resettle. You go. Then, as soon as we have the new world, I'll start making the brand new sector. And look, our clones are here. Glorious. Okay, you two merge. Now that is one nasty set of ground forces. This is a 25 world. Wow. A 25 world with some serious garrison strength. Yep, that's going to take a little while. Even with our massive ground forces there is no chance at all I am going to attack already. Also, scientist. I actually need you to have a scientist here. Swap you for you, since you're commanding another science vessel. Can you please go and do these two? Because as soon as all that's done, I want to explore the wormhole. So do that, explore wormhole. So, yep, that wormhole is definitely the wormhole attached to their main forces. So, you guys go over there and deal with that. Ground forces, just attack. You will win, you'll take some serious casualties, but you will destroy them. You just keep doing what you're doing. You go over there, grab that. Can't use that, so yeah, sadly not. That's not going in our favour.
Our construction is complete.
But we do have fleets on the way, which will certainly tip the balance. There we go. They had way too much point defense. That just knocked out all of our hangar bays. Saying that we only have 2, so not exactly a surprise. Trying to use a swarm tactic without the swarm. Oh yeah, that was a massacre. Lost a lot of our force, but still. Ooh. Yes, please. Plus 10% research speed. That's pretty nice.
Enemy nest taken.
Lovely. Okay, so now then, let's make a new sector. Create a new sector, you plus you, and I'll give you a couple of these just to begin with. So that you're not completely useless for a while. Next world's over there, so yeah, let's grab that and go the long way around. Actually, no, we probably should go for the next wormhole, shouldn't we? Yeah, go straight for the wormhole, then start grabbing everything else. If I can just take all of this by the end of the video, I'll be happy enough. It's going to be a long fight versus these guys, and the fact we had to stop fighting the cats before, well, this is a much larger area with a stronger enemy force, so yeah. Grab that, grab that. Oh, come on, you're going to kill that afterwards. Just let me give the order. How's that ground force? Okay. Man, we need more leaders. Now, you can be converted into a resource replicator. And this planet, well, the planet needs an infested one. Resettle you. Oh, more forces coming out of the wormhole. Okay. Maybe we should go through the wormhole first. Discover what's on the other side. Just to make a bastion on the other side as well. Otherwise, this is going to keep on happening over and over and over again. Okay, scientists, you're no longer doing any of that research. You're going straight for that wormhole. Sadly, you can't go through the wormhole until a scientist has. So, you guys just enter orbit around here to speed up healing, and then go through there as soon as you can. So that is where the wormhole goes. Well, let's do what we said we were going to do. And let's go right there and take that over and make a new bastion. That way there's no way the enemy can keep on attacking us in this way. Scientist, you can get back to researching the debris. And you, any need to go through that wormhole? Is there a planet there, or is it just... No, just a wormhole. Okay, in that case you can just stay here for a while. For now, just focusing on this area. You're about to attack us. Our fleet is already at 4.5k though, and I am reinforcing this station, so you're going to take some land, then we're going to devour your corpses, starting with your face. Also, we have plus 666 food. We are not the good guys, just putting it out there.
Technology conceived.
And plus 10% fire rate. That's so good. Ooh, I forgot about that. Yep, transcendent learning. Plus 2 empire. Okay, now that is actual leader capacity, and that does increase our level cap even further. which is good because almost all of our governors have already leveled up to maximum. One vision is more unity. That's more research speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 4. Let's make our choice. I do want Defender of the Galaxy because that means we're better against the endgame crisis. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crud. Okay, so we want 5 things. Ah, crap. I want all of those. I think I'm going to ignore technological ascendancy. It's amazing, but it's not in our lore. Although we are going a bit more mutation heavy now, we're just not all about tech. We're not. We're more about just the practical side of things. Now, admittedly, of course, you could spin that as tech, but still. Yeah, I think for now, maybe we should just grab Voidborn. We are currently just sitting on a lot of influence and a lot of minerals. Starting that already would be great. Higher population equals more income equals more ships, and we get a higher starbase capacity. But having more leaders right now would be fantastic. It means our ground forces can finally have a general, and we can have 1 more admiral or 1 more governor. And those will be better. Okay, yeah, for now I think Transcendent Learning. Make our leaders more effective at being leaders. Okay, we have better cannons, and wait! We still haven't got level 3 mining networks. Well, obviously I want that then. You guys are going to be really annoying, aren't you? Okay, we are now at 6.8, and we are getting stronger constantly. Just need to make sure that they don't take this wormhole. Should be okay. Should be. Didn't I say you should go through that? Why did that group not go? Don't know. Doesn't matter anyway, we won regardless, but still. Okay, let that heal up, then we'll turn this into a bastion.
Our construction is complete.
They have more forces incoming, but that's not too fantastic. We could just attack with this. Let's wait for 1 more set of reinforcements. There we go. Now it's 9.5. You go and attack. Hostile. Do I really want an admiral for you? Kind of. Ship hull points, weapon damage, fire rate. Or bonus speed. Oh wait, no, that's not speed, is it all? No, yeah, go on then. I'll give you a leader. Then ground forces, a leader, or a new governor. Let's have a quick look-see at our sectors. Are there any large sectors currently without a governor? I mean, to be fair, this is eventually going to be a large sector. Yep, there's this one. Well, that's not producing any minerals yet, but... How are you producing so much unity? Oh, of course, that's why it's not producing minerals, because we're not taking minerals, herp de derp. Yeah, that's being maxed out. This one's the new one. For now, I'll leave that as 0, 0. So, this is the new one, right? Although it's not strong yet, I think that should have the governor to make things cheaper right now, because this is going to be a huge sector, this whole section here. Saying that only has 1 more planet to be grabbed. Maybe not. Maybe I should just leave the governor for now, or give it to this one. Yeah, let's give it to this one. Although we are going to have a huge sector later, we can always just move him. Don't really care about any of those. Sure, more food. Oh, it's these! Okay, that's fine. Unknown signal. A weak signal transmits on repeat in the system. The charging swarm has pinpointed its source to emanating from within the mouth of a destabilized subspace rift at the system's edge. What could be on the other side? Okay, I have no idea what that was. It's not late enough for a endgame event, so it's not one of those. I don't know, actually. At least we started at point blank range. Our force is almost completely made up of Devourers, which means lots and lots of armored torpedoes. Looks like a victory for us. Oh. Why was that disabled? Oh, they've made their own construction vehicle. Excellent. Well done. You've repelled the invasion. Now just take over these two and go back to resting. Next time we see enemies, we're ready to attack. You do that. You guys are going over to here. Okay, all is well and good. You're about to research that. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to be able to take out all this. Which is our main goal. So, Wormhole, where do you go? Oh. Go through the wormhole, please. Whoa, okay, psionic entity. Do I actually get to see what it is since you bounced back so quickly? A massive being of pure energy in the system. Ooh, shrouded worlds. Or at least a shrouded world. A mysterious tanker. And a Gaia. Oh, and a 21 Gaia world. Okay then, so we really want to kill that soon. Okay, so new plan, because that's way too interesting. Take over the rest of this, which is of course the main plan. Then just do that. Rather than breaching into this territory, let's just focus on taking this chunk down here. This means we finally have access to all of this, so we can actually build it. Yeah, we have loads of stuff to build. Yeah, okay, just focus on natural expansion, taking over all of this area. Making sure this is ours and keeping this bastion at tip-top power. In fact, maybe with this bastion, replace one of the gun batteries, so replace you with a shipyard. That way, yeah. Yeah, that seems good to me. Meet our clones.
Planetary infestation begun.
You three, get ready to take out the next system. You will be converted into a resource replicator and added to the sector as soon as this is ours.
Technology conceived.
Lovely, let's keep on doing that, and I already know where one of you are, so that's good. More bonus damage for us. Okay, as usual, let's just shove one of you onto there. Done. And let's add you to the sector, which will of course be the newest one. Click, click. There's one more planet over here as well, so let's grab that, so we can just grab that as well straight after. Lovely. You will go here. You go the long way around, please, and then go here, and this should be very, very weakened by now. Oh, it's not. But you should still win, so do that anyway. That was a very, very strong, citadel. Well, that explained that then. I'm going to leave you as that. Yep, you can remain as an anchorage. Ooh, a black hole observatory. Plus 10 physics. Yep, just going to leave you as you are then. You guys, take over that, take over that. We can't force a white piece right now. Oh, what's happened? Oh dear. Our citadel is under attack. Our bastion, rather. Well, did not expect that, got to be honest. You guys, you're going to need to reinforce there. There it is. Bonus 20% energy weapon damage. Go and take that. Yep, all of you should go there. That should die just to that, okay. This has been quite a hard fight, honestly. But to be fair, these are the strongest in the game right now, so not really a surprise. And we are fighting two empires. Ooh. Spineless cowards. These now... Why do you serve... They have almost no land left. Oh, because you're at war against... Oh, no. You... No, that is just because you surrendered. I don't know, then. Why did you surrender? They're clearly losing. Well, at least in terms of space, maybe they had no fleet left, but still.
Technology conceived.
Wait until all of you are ready, please. And don't worry, I am now reinforcing the other fleets, so... I will be getting all of that sorted out very soon. Okay, yep, new hyperdrive. We definitely need that. And I would love that, thank you. Plus 10% unity. On the planet, it's... Oh, wait, no, it is Empire modifier plus 10% unity. Then yes, please, I do definitely want the auto-curating vault. Our fleet capacity got so much higher, and our fleets got so much, well, smaller, we have now combined them into just 2 fleets. Though, to be fair, one is 41k and one is 37k. Also, I'm saying, to be fair, way too much today. Go on, you should win. And let's take one of the leaders. There we are. Have fun, you two.
Enemy nest taken.
Lovely, one more world under our control. Okay, now just wait there until everything's repaired up. Over here we have a new world, so let's add that to our sector. There we go. And let's destroy you. Goodbye. New world. Say hello to the infested. Let's put you there. Sure, doesn't really matter too much. She'll be changed around soon anyway. So I brought back one of the main fleets. I just really want this station gone. And we're about to be forced to submit to a status quo, which is not what I want.
The others speak.
Yep, they're trying to already. Did not go quite as well as planned, but we do have access now to the wormhole. We still have a foothold over here. It still went well, just not a landslide victory. Also, there's still these purifiers over here just sitting there. At some point, we do need to devour these geckos. Which we sort of accidentally released in the first place. Okay, we'll just took this section at least. I think the fastest way now would just be to take over this. At least try to. If we can get this area under our control, that would be pretty good. Okay, there's 2 of you over here. So, one of you, if you could be so kind, go this way, grab that, grab that. The other fellow, if you could do the opposite, that would be fantastic. Go here, then here. Maybe take that. The auto-curating vault is now ours. And let's once again increase our fleet command. Because that means we need less leaders, which would be really, really nice. Okay, you've taken over that, so now go ahead and take over this, 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 and this. You get back there to defend from that side. Okay. And our corvettes are finally here taking over this area. Lovely. See, now that looks better, doesn't it? That's a proper foothold. And so, finally, peace was forced upon us. Okay, you two get over here to get upgraded. Then you can go home, and we have this to take over. Oh, there's only 1 sector left over here. That's so annoying, but still, that's fine. And our construction vessel has something to do, because now we need to start expanding normally over here. We have lots of worlds to take over, which I suppose I will give to this sector. Just take over all this area for 1 giant sector. Ooh, 25. Cool. Level 10 Governor. Plus 20% resource production. That is lovely. Mutation Den 2 is now producing 147 society research. Huzzah for mutations. New fleets have already been produced. That war may have seemed costly, but once again, we are very rich. Definitely hurt them a lot more than it hurt us. And of course, we've now taken over all this area, which is just lovely. Ships now upgrading. They're now a little bit faster at getting through the hyperlines, which is definitely a good thing. Meanwhile, it's our very first clone hive. Yep, we've been making gene warriors. That's the first system we've grabbed normally in ages. And already moving on to the next. And so many worlds which will soon be ours. How strong are these guys, the purifiers? If that's it, then not too scared of them, honestly. But at the same time, it might be good to go to war with these next just to weaken them. Just ensure that they remain not so scary. They also have a gateway, which is interesting, so yeah, maybe that's next. Right now, though, I'm getting ready to go through here to attack this thing. New thrusters are being researched. You guys need to level up faster. We definitely have... yeah, learning campaign is definitely going. Do you know what's funny about this? Only this was originally a Corvette-only swarm. These two... the Corvettes are just all that survived. As you can see, normally when I make a new fleet, it's either mixed or more heavy on the, well, the heavier side of things, because I find battleships more fun to watch, but over time, everything becomes Corvettes. I'm not even doing that on purpose.
Technology conceived.
I only wanted one Corvette fleet as a rapid response. Ooh, a fortress. Yes, please. Wait. That produces 2 Unity. How much does this produce? 1. Yes, please. Double the Unity from any future clone hives. I think I want more clone hives. I love the idea of the clone hives. Okay, all of you upgraded. Yep. Okay, then let's get ready to go. Oh, I'm hoping this goes well. Destroy the Psyker!
Our swarm is strengthened.
Oh. That was easy. Wow. I've never seen a brown dwarf in Stellaris before. How long have these been here? That is... I love Stellaris, because that is just awesome. A Class B, a Class K, and a brown dwarf. That's... yeah, that's just awesome. And this will give us a Gaia world. Okay, Sciencey boy, could you please get over here? That would be fantastic. I don't know what to do with you guys now. I guess just rest over here at the station. Since that's close to these guys, and you will cost us less. Good, good. Oh my god, I have the mind of a goldfish submerged in ethanol. Go and grab this! Plus 20% hull... oh my god, all of that fighting!
Our construction is
I thought I'd grabbed it! I thought I'd grabbed it. Obviously I hadn't. Oh my god, I am so dense. Ooh, sector limit increased. Don't really need that right now, but still cool. Think I'd rather have that. Yeah, let's start going to... oh, yeah, I forgot. I want to make all the worlds Gaia worlds as well. That's one more thing which I want from this. Where are you? World Shaper. Allows us to terraform worlds into Gaia worlds. I want way too many things. Okay, so, what do we need? What do we need versus what do we want? I want one vision, but I can do without it. I think we need Defender of the Galaxy, since we have increased difficulty again, so that's number 2. Yeah, we definitely need World Shaper. Because we're going so world heavy, it'd be silly not to get that. So definitely World Shaper. Definitely Defender. Then I'm thinking, because this also acts as a win condition if we make enough of them, Voidborn as number 3. But then I can't get Galactic Wonders. Oh, God. Galactic Wonders versus Defender of the Galaxy. Yeah, Defender of the Galaxy, 100%. Yeah. Okay. I don't mind not being able to make the Wonders because that doesn't really fit the lore anyway, so... Sure. Sure. Okay, we officially need more battle drones. We can no longer make any more Gene Warriors, and over half of this is just Clone Warriors. So we need to convert one of our other worlds into a Clone Hive. So we're looking for a large world then, because we want a large population of this. Don't really care about that too much. So, which one? Probably don't want... maybe one of the Tomb Worlds. What a perfect training ground. A world which is pretty much dead. Okay, yep, you can be converted into our Clone Hive 2. Clone Hive 02. View species, and of course we're going to apply the battle drone template. We now have more battle drones already. Ooh. Stuff. Oh, food. Already making enough food, honestly, but still cool. Cool. The new Clone Hive is starting to get underway. Fantastic. And the extra unity won't hurt either. I do like this idea. The core worlds will eventually naturally become specialized because the Hive has so much focus on them. Mutation will be rampant, and occasionally a brand new subspecies is created. I wonder how much of the original mammal is still underneath there. And now we have more sectors as well. They're acting as our regular brood pits. They're still producing all our resources. In fact, they're focused on resource production, so I'm okay with that.
Our construction is complete.
Lovely. Yeah, more clone hives might not hurt. Once again, the swarms have reformed, and we just have 2 fleets rather than all the ones we had before, which means, once again, we have spare leaders. In fact, we have loads of spare leaders. That's awesome. So you're the strongest, so I'll keep you. And I now have spare leaders, which means if we go into here, we can get some more governors. Honestly, I want a governor with each. That would be fantastic, but maybe it would be best to finally give our ground forces a leader. Yeah, go on then. No. Actually, minus collateral might be okay. But I think I'd just rather have minus upkeep. Sure. There we go. And that leader will make us stronger. Okay, so sadly that shrouded world is just 4 physics. I was hoping for a bit more, but that's fine.
We have surveyed the system.
And I'm hoping this tank is going to be something interesting. Oh, look at all these pathetics. Only you seem powerful when it comes to your military. And sadly, you're part of a pact. But on the upside with that, your other members are very, very weak as well. Oh, the Hive is now pathetic in comparison to us. And marvels of medicine. Neural tissue engineering. What is this? The crew have identified the derelict tanker in orbit around the planet as an advanced medical research vessel. Its construction suggests it was created by the same aliens who built the wormhole destabilizer in the system, and like the station, it has been abandoned for quite some time. Whilst most of the tanker's data systems have suffered damage, the scientist, Autonomous Drone 9, has recovered the molecular structure for a remarkable neuroregenerative agent from on board the ship. in fact, just on board. The agent appears to work via transfusion and should serve to significantly increase the generation of neurons, axons, and synapses in its recipient. If modified to suit the infested, I suppose, of course that's the weird way of saying that, the agent should notably improve the learning capability of any infested exposed to it. Leader level cap +1, leader experience gain plus 25%. Yes, now! Haha! That is glorious. And you can go over here and make a starbase. That is seriously amazing. We will have the best leaders. Oh my god. Clone Hive 1, which isn't finished yet, by the way. Garrison strength. You know, a casual 5,392. Is that because of these? Okay, you guys move. No, that's just purely the defense. Good luck getting through that. Well, that's pretty awesome. The Great Khan has been assassinated by one of the Galactic Empires. So ends the reign of the Empire. Now, what's going to happen there, I wonder? Either it's going to split off into multiple, it's going to get a new Khan, I don't really know, but to be honest, they haven't really done all that much. So, don't really care all that much. Neural tissue engineering is now done, meaning our leaders have +1 to their level cap, and they level up 25% faster to begin with. Ooh, we can make our leaders live longer. Oh, or perhaps we can get the Ascension perk. Yeah. And then we even get the Unity ambitions, which are amazing. Though I do kind of want all of these first, so... Either way, yep, obviously that is the next one, Ascension Theory. I'm also thinking about making a new mutation den. Right now, we are just swimming in money. Now, we are a little bit low on energy, to be fair, but that's with maximum fleet power. We have 4 fleets, which are almost completely maxed out. In fact, the last one is being maxed, sorry, the last 2 are being maxed out right now. So, as soon as we go to war, we can lose some ships, you know, it costs less. Soon enough, we're also going to have this, with our ship upkeep minus 10%. We definitely have room to make a new mutation den. And of course, once we go to war, we'll take over more planets, which will then give us more power. And we are, right, literally now upgrading things, which is giving us more power. So the question is, which one should be our next mutation den? Don't know. That took forever, but there we go. All upgraded. That'll be a lot more energy. Currently making a new starbase, which will increase our navy capacity since we are literally about to hit that. Yeah, I think we should just go to war with these guys as soon as possible. So next video, hopefully destroying these guys. They are pathetic in comparison to us when it comes to fleet power, so unlike our recent fight, this should actually be pretty quick. We can move this fleet over, move it maybe here. So we attack from over here and attack from over here. We have ground forces over here, and we have our main ground force over here, which is still increasing in power, by the way. So, with that, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Stellaris is a series you wish to see continued in the future. I've had a lot of fun today. We weren't the most successful, but we got some really cool stuff. Stellaris is one of those games you always have something different happen, which I really, really love. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.